Tonight we've got baseball from the banks of the Allegheny, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight it's a matchup from the NL Central between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pittsburgh go to work on ending what's become an 8-game skid. First pitch is next. JT Brubaker is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
That brings in Tommy Edman, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've had a pretty rough go of it of late, and that's being kind. They come in losers of 8 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense, turn double plays, don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
It takes strike 3 called on the curveball that time, and there's your first out of the evening.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Standing in now, Dylan Carlson, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, Dero, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Makes the throw to first. 2 down. Digging in next, Nolan Arenado. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. Here's the first pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Wind up and the 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. Jack Flaherty gets the start for St. Louis in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Big arm here, Jack Flaherty. Call him Jack Flash. This guy throws in the upper 90s, 97 to 100 miles an hour. Great life up in the zone. Good hard breaking ball. He has tremendous mound presence. Gets the ball, throws it in a hurry. There isn't anything really finesse about this guy. One of the top power pitchers in all of baseball.
Kevin Newman is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. one series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Fastball, strike three called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Brian Reynolds comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. The average for him at 267 on the year. 1 home run, 9 driven in. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
In now, Colin Moran, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And that's the second out. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base paths, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that's send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 6 home runs and 15 RBIs. Line to the right side. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Pirates leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Now here's the pitch. Pops this one up. Stallings shading to his right. 1 down.
The second base.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
And a ball, 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that one yanked just foul. A 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
I got the count 1-2.
So 1-2.
I got the count 2-2.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Carpenter is retired, 2 down now.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
So next to bat will be Tyler O'Neill. And in case you haven't been keeping up the tabs on him, arguably he's been one of the hottest hitters in the league over the last 7 or so games. Here's the 0-1.
Nope, that's the ball.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 2-3 go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ke'Bryan Hayes digging in now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Here comes the 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He comes in 1 tick shy of 300 at 299. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Two and 2 to Adam Frazier.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Still 2 and 2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Too high. Ball 3.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now a fastball here as this is slashed the other way over the third baseman's head. A fair ball.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. No home runs as of yet, and 4 RBIs. There's the good knuckle curve, a ball and a strike. One and 2.
The count is 1 and 2.
Frazier leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. 2 balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Arenado's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting in, the left fielder, Jared Oliva.
So stepping in is Jared Oliva. Was an 0 for 4 effort for him in Wednesday's ball game. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
1-1 the count now. Even at 1-1 the pitch. Swing and a line drive to left. O'Neill gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. So now here is Justin Williams. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command, and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. On the move is Polanco. He's there and records the first out.
Batting in, the catcher, number 4,
Yadi Molina digging in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Now here's the first offering. And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
0-1, here it comes.
Ball, that's off the plate.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reynolds is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
batting 9, the pitcher, number 22.
At the plate now is Jack Flaherty. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Ball
1
1.
ball, 1 strike.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Hit on the ground to 3rd. And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
Boy, D, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher? You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Ground ball foul down the left side. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And here's Polanco to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score.
We're back now as the Pirates line up readies for their 3rd turn with the bats. And unfortunately for them, this club has had their issues on offense. Coming into this one, they find themselves last in the league in runs scored, and a big part of that has to do with their lack of home run production, a category where they also rank dead last. In talking to a member of the front office, he acknowledged how important home runs are to scoring runs in today's sport, and that they simply haven't done a good enough job of getting the power bats they need in place. He went on to say, it's probably the #1 problem we have to address going forward. Matt?
All right, Heidi, thank you. First pitch of the AB now. JT Brubaker is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Heading out toward shallow right. Williams is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
Up next is the Pirates, the shortstop,
Digging in will be Kevin Newman. First offering on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Williams is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
the center fielder.
Next, it'll be
Number 10,
Brian Reynolds, singled in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Carlson has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th. And coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Dylan Carlson.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next for the Cardinals.
1 man gone for the Cardinals in the 4th. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
2-0 now. Now the pitch. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. High in the air down the right field line.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting 1 in the seats.
Reynolds is there, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, pretty impressive if you ask me. So many times you beat a sinker into the ground, you end up grounding out to third. You're running down to first base, and you're so upset at yourself. At least he got under the thing. He knows his bat plane is pretty decent.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. Reynolds is in his tracks now. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. On to the bottom of the... Striding in is Colin Moran. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Moran stands at 6'4" tall, bats left, throws right. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Scorched to third. And that's the first out.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here's the first offering.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The third baseman, number 13, Brian Hayes.
Up next, Brian Hayes. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Good pitch there as he gets him to swing underneath it for strike 1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
And it's quickly 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The second baseman, Matt.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Matt Carpenter will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Reynolds will call this one as he comes in to put it away for the first out. So next to hit is Tyler O'Neill. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. Man, this guy is a blur on the base paths, Danny.
He was really motoring around the bases. I think he had every intention of stretching that one into a triple. He definitely has the wheels, but the ball bouncing over for an automatic double put an end to any of those kind of thoughts.
To the plate now, Justin Williams. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Newman ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The catcher, number 4.
Next up is Yadier Molina. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. He's set. Here it comes.
That's out.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And he'll get back in safely. Ready with the 1-0. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Ready with the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Ready with the 2-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
He's set. The 3-1. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the 5th inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right there might set the tone for the later innings.
Now, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Stepping in now, Jack Flaherty. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Oliva gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Cardinals get one in the inning thanks to Yadier Molina. Halfway home from PNC Park. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and flat out he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 to him now. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes.
Hey.
Full count, 3-2. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
So now to the plate, Jacob Stallings. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Next, it'll be Jared Oliva. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
That misses. 2-0. Two and 1 after the foul ball there.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Stepping up is J.T. Brubaker. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Oliva is off of first with 2 away. And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail this one 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in Tommy Edman. First delivery to him. And he lays off there, 1-0. this is hit the other way out toward left field. Oliva comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Dylan Carlson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Redbirds. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Here's Nolan Arenado as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. No hits to this point. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. A 1-1.
Ball inside.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Ball even at 2-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1.
2-1 the count.
To 2-2 now.
I got the count. 2-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Cards lead 1, but they're on top 1-0.
Leading up for the Pirates.
And now the first pitch. Kevin Newman is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. So now it's Brian Reynolds. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Two balls and a strike now. One out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2. Carpenter now at second. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play where you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box, Colin Moran. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Really dotting the corners here with the fastball. 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming.
Nope.
And there's a
Ball one.
fastball well off the plate inside.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Well, this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third out. Down in order go the Pirates. They still trail 1-0. Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Down 1-1.
Hit softly down the line at first. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Into the box now, Tyler O'Neill, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here comes the 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Outside, 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Now here's the Pirates manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. At the plate now, Justin Williams, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Carpenter leads from second. Here's the pitch. That's by him for strike one.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's...
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Polanco. A leap, and he's got it. Impressive play for the first out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
So here is Yadier Molina. In his career versus this pitcher, he's a perfect 2 for 2. He's set and the pitch. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up to second, but they throw it away. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. So we've got runners at the corners here, one away, and the pitcher digs in next. It'll be Jack Flaherty. First pitch on the way, and no swing apparently, ball one.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get the head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. The next to bat for St. Louis, Tommy Edman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Polanco on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Cards forced to settle for one. Stretch time coming up here in Pittsburgh. It's the Cardinals 2. Bottom of the inning now, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. Now the first pitch. Ball one.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Polanco around first, heading for second now. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
First pitch of the AB now. Brian Hayes is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Now a flare out toward right center. Carpenter onto the grass, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. One away here for the Bucs in that half of the 7th, and that brings up Adam Frazier. First delivery to him.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
A 1-1.
Now that pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2. And now here is Jacob Stallings, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Ball 2 now.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
Pops this one up, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Hit hard towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. In at second safely as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Stepping in next, Jared Oliva. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. The 2-0 pitch. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Count even at 2-2. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. High and deep down the left field line.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Dwayne Underwood Jr. will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Kai Tom will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. from the stretch. Dylan Carlson is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Fastball swung on and missed for the first down.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Nolan Arenado comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Reynolds is on the move for it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Next to stand in is Paul Goldschmidt. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Counts 1-0.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
1-1.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Standing in now, Matt Carpenter. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. Not too many. Andrew Miller is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 21.
Ready now is Kai Tom, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there. He's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Stepping in now, Kevin Newman. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
The center fielder, number
Now
10.
it'll be Brian Reynolds. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
The 1-1 home. To short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Our score remains 2-1. Chris Stratton enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch coming, here it is. Tyler O'Neill is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. In his career against this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. The windup and the 0-1. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
And that just looked like a really tough play right there. Had a little trouble getting it out of his glove, and it cost him. It made all the difference right there, boys. He had to be perfect with the speed getting down the line.
So now to the plate, Justin Williams. Fouled away. Stratton offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. 1-1 to count. O'Neill on at first, nobody out. Popped him up. Moran has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's ready, now the pitch.
0-1's the count.
Oh, 0-1, here's the pitch.
Inside, 0-1.
Runners on the move for second. Hit to short. Newman's got it. And there are 2 away now. Harrison Bader will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. He swings and lines it to left. Tom gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left. Giovanni Gallegos is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Stepping in, Colin Moran. He'll start things out needing just a run to tie it here in the bottom of the ninth. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
slapped hard the opposite way. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning. So he waited till the 9th inning when he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
The count is 1 and 2.
And it's fouled away. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
0-1 count and the pitch. Oh, and this at bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Here it comes, 0-2. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
So here's Adam Frazier as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Right side, but it's well foul. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Fouled off.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The St. Louis Cardinals used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Jack Flaherty notches his 3rd win of the year. JT Brubaker takes the loss despite allowing only 1 earned and 1 unearned run. Giovanni Gallegos earns the save out of the bullpen, his 11th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base.